It was exactly 1 year ago today that a Muslim family here in London, Ontario, was killed in a hate-motivated attack. The city is remembering the victims throughout the day, including with this more permanent reminder, a community garden honoring the Afzaal family, a family that loved to garden.
We used to tease him, we used to joke with him, but he's always laughing and he's always smiling.
Dozens gather here in London, a few hundred meters away from where a deadly attack took place 1 year ago. A community garden has been set up honoring the Afzaal family, a beautiful reminder of their kind and peaceful demeanor.
He was always in his backyard or a front yard, and we used to joke with him that you have grown an Amazon forest here. But, I mean, he was fond of nature. I remember he used to call me whenever it's a full moon. Imran, did you see the moon today? I say, yes, Salman, but it was same moon last month.
A friend shares fond memories of one of the victims, Salman Afzaal. The father, his wife Maleeha, their 15-year-old daughter Yumna, and 74-year-old grandmother Talat died after police say they were deliberately hit by a truck while on an evening walk on June 6th of last year. The family's 9-year-old son is the only survivor of the tragedy. A 21-year-old man faces 4 counts of first-degree murder in what prosecutors say was an act of terrorism.
I am happy to see there are people, when I speak to people around me, there are more people who support us than there are people who hate us. So that is nice to see, but I still feel there's a lot of work to be done.
A march for the family was also held yesterday. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau was in attendance and spoke out against Islamophobia.
This killing was no accident. It was a terrorist attack motivated by hatred. Islamophobia is real.
The more of these types of activities that happen, at a very basic level, like sort of the on the ground, so to speak, then the more people will realize the impacts that this has, the event had or the attack had on our community, and what steps need to be taken moving forward.
London Mayor Ed Holder says it's important to be realistic while also taking action.
If anybody ever says that a hate crime will never happen again is absolutely ridiculous, because they don't know, because you can't always understand the extent of a very sick mind and nature, but there are steps we can take. And so even at our own City Hall, what we've done is we have put in place an individual who is responsible for anti-oppression and anti-racism education for staff, for the broader community.
While flowers won't change the ugliness of what happened a year ago, they do lift close friends' spirits.
He would be doing the same thing. He would be growing vegetables for me, flowers, and everything for me.
The trial is expected to take place sometime in the fall of 2023.